Welcome to the Witching Hour, a midnight broadcast from deep in the swamp on the outskirts of town. Today's episode is sponsored by the Hallway Motel. Where the halls are endless, there's a distinct odor, and no bodies hidden in the usual places. The body hidden in your room requires ingenuity and determination to find. Tonight we have a guest who needs no introduction, because he usually provides his own via glowing red eyes in the dark. Please welcome the Mothman.
Thank you. Glad to be here. And I'm glad that someone finally gave me a platform. I have grievances. Many grievances. People think I'm out here causing disasters, but in actuality, I'm really just the messenger. It's not my fault that bridges don't have regular maintenance. Don't blame me. Blame your infrastructure bills.
But today you said you wanted to talk about something else. Something that's been bothering you.
Yes, it's the fan art. I don't know who started it, but somewhere along the timeline I went from ominous winged portent to 6'4" cryptid thirst trap. Stop exaggerating the size of my... well, in most cases, it's not an exaggeration, but I still find it highly disrespectful.
There's a lot of art that sexualizes your legs, too.
Yes, that's another thing. Those are not sexy thighs. Those are functional muscles designed for takeoff velocity. I leap into the night to warn humanity of imminent doom, not to model for cryptid calendars.
Sounds like the fan base needs to tone it down.
What I'm saying is, if you wish to draw me, fine. Sure. Make memes of me? Absolutely. Go right ahead. Just maybe don't DM me your idealized fanfic about me. I've had someone slide into my DMs with a 30,000-word slow-burn erotic novel in which I was seducing a small-town barista.
We actually tracked down that writer, and they obligingly gave us an excerpt.
Oh, my dear gods.
His arm wrapped around her waist, the cool smoothness of his skin contrasting against her warmth, human and insect. She felt his thighs tense for takeoff velocity and imagined what those well-rounded buttocks were doing before she could stop herself. For the first time, she did not experience intrusive thoughts about why an insectoid being had nipples. She was too enraptured by his touch.
Yes, too much. I carry cosmic warnings. I manifest at sites of tragedy. And yet somehow I've been categorized as a cryptid daddy. I don't even know what that term means.
It means people find you authoritative and attractive?
I personally blame it all on the statue of me in Point Pleasant. They did not have to accentuate my buttocks that much. It's just inviting people to put quarters in there, which they do.
Wait, people have been putting quarters in your...
No. Just the statue. Fortunately. But I have had requests.
Perhaps if you wore pants?
Pants are not part of my culture. No one can force me to assimilate, and even if I wanted to, no fashion brand, no matter how diverse their stock may be, is not inclusive enough to make clothes to fit my proportions.
That was insensitive of me.
I don't want to be a daddy. I want to be respected as the eldritch horror and omen that I am. You don't find people longing to make out with a Wendigo's bloody tattered lips or have sexual relations with the Jersey Devil hundreds of miles up in the air. To be honest, I would prefer it if people tried to explain away my existence by saying that I was an unusually large shite poke, as they were often wont to do. At least then I had some mystique about me that didn't involve me putting my proboscis down some 18-year-old's throat. Do not Google that one, by the way. It's... ugh.
Thank you all for coming. Today I'll be reading an excerpt from Wings of Omen, Hearts of Passion. She could feel the strength in him, and the restraint required for him not to crush her like a day-old pastry in the display case at That's What She Brewed, where she worked as a barista. His breath caught more vibration than sound. Clara, he murmured, her name breaking low in his throat. His forehead touched hers, red eyes dimming to a soft glow.
Oh my God.
May I? Yes, she breathed. He now had consent and everything was PC. The kiss wasn't human, it was half human because Clara was human. The other half was Mothman, which is half man as well. So actually the kiss was mostly human, but just moth enough to make the sky uncomfortable. Clara's fingers threaded into the base of his wings, and he shuddered, a sound somewhere between a growl and a whispered prophecy. Heat pulled between them, the kind that could fuel an entire trilogy. Woo!
If you could send the public one message, what would it be?
People, please. Just let me be scary again. Allow me to do my job in peace. And maybe listen to me every once in a while. If you see me hovering over a structure, maybe don't hold your annual homecoming dance on it. Stop tagging me in fan art where I'm wearing crop tops. I don't have the midriff for those.
What about the one where you're wearing skinny jeans?
Okay, I will admit, that one was kind of fire. And at the very least, it had the common decency to cover up my dong.
Thank you, Mothman, for being on the show. In other news, the Hungry Maw's dentist has disappeared. We fear the worst. Our hearts go out to his dental drill, his saliva ejector, and that hook he uses to bleed people's gums. The Witching Hour was written and edited by Hannah Kubiak and featured the vocal talents of Donald Kozinski and Natalie Buckley. Natalie hosts a monthly charity live stream called For the Cause Events. The theme music was Lullaby by Kim Lightyear. Background music for Wings of Omen, Hearts of Passion was Shallows by The Twilight. Special thanks to the Witching Hour's Patreon supporters, Justin, Patrick, and Zach. You can become a patron at patreon.com/thewitchinghour-broadcast for outtakes and bonus content. The most recent bonus content is another installment of Explain a Lovecraft Badly, in which I summarize the complete works of H.P. Lovecraft in a stupid way, one story at a time.
Oh my gosh.
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Why? I'm just enjoying the story.
You're enjoying it too much, sir.
Okay, sure. I'm not exactly in the demographic for
Erotic stuff, but just keep your voice down.
Have you read Weekend with a Wendigo?
Sir,
I mean,
sir,
I dare any straight man read that and
you're disturbing the other patrons, sir.
not question themselves.
I'm happily gay already.
That's
so
all I'm
don't-
gonna say. Okay. We're walking. We're going outside now. Okay.